100, 200, 300? How many site visitors is normal for a financial advisory firm to be getting every single month? What about other metrics, like how many people should be bouncing away from the page, or how many minutes on average should your visitors be spending on your page? What's normal for a financial advisory firm in the United States? Those are the questions we are going to answer today. I'm Samantha Russell from 20 over 10, and stick with me. I have a few metrics that I want to share that you can write down today and benchmark your own website success against these other numbers. So as you know, at 20 over 10, we specialize in working with thousands of financial advisors, hosting their website and providing them the tools that they can use to monitor their site's performance. So we have seen a lot of sites and have looked at a lot of metrics. So I'm going to dive right in and share these numbers with you so that you can benchmark your own site's performance. So the first one is the total number of visitors per month. The average is just under 300 per month is what we see being typical. So again, write that down, 300 per month, and you can use that to benchmark your own site. The second metric I want to share is what is the total number of pages typically that a user will visit in one session. And that is just under 2 pages per session. So most people, when they come to your site, whether they're reading a blog post or they're landing on your homepage, are only going to visit 1 or 2 pages per session. The next question we get asked is, what are the 3 most visited pages on my website or other advisors' websites typically? Now, oftentimes, if you are blogging regularly and producing great content, your top ranking pages can be some of your really great blog posts. But if we're only looking at more of the static pages, then the 3 most visited pages in order are the homepage, the about page, which you might label team or bio, and then the contact page, which you might have listed as learn more or get started. So those are the 3 most visited pages on average. The next thing is bounce rate. Overall, what is a good bounce rate? We like to see the bounce rate be somewhere between 45 and 65%. However, know that if you are blogging a lot, your overall bounce rate might go up because you could have a good number of people that come to your website, read a blog post, and then leave. You know, they could be a current client, they're reading your blog regularly and they're leaving. That would be considered a bounce, because a bounce simply means someone enters your website on a page and without clicking to go to any other page, they leave. So if someone's just coming and reading a blog, that's going to be considered a bounce. More importantly, what I want you to pay attention to is the bounce rate from your homepage, because if you have a high bounce rate on your homepage, like 65% or higher, then that means you're getting a lot of people who are finding your website, landing on it, and quickly realizing that you're not what they were looking for. So in those cases, you want to go back and edit the wording on your homepage to be more clear about who you are, what you do, and who you serve. And then the next one that I get asked about all the time is, what is a good conversion rate? So typically, if you can get up to just 1% of visitors converting to a booked meeting, that is fantastic. The average advisor we work with here at 20 over 10 is seeing just under 1%, closer to about 0.75%. So you have those numbers. Now you can go back and look at your own website's performance and see how you measure up. Also, keep in mind that this is a benchmark. There are some firms that have a lot of advisors. There's some that are a solo practitioner. The most important thing is to take a look at your own performance, and then over time, it should be trending upwards. That's what you want to pay attention to more than anything. For even more tips and tricks on how to improve your own website or to use inbound marketing to get more leads for your financial advisory business, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.